stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Retailers certainly have something to cheer about this holiday season.
Yeah, the retail numbers were very strong.
People have more money in their pockets. They spend a little bit more. Holiday season and the retail sales is showing it.
Yeah, more money in their pocket. Where's it coming from? It's not coming from wages. Debt. Household debt is growing 60 times faster than wages, so it's not coming from there. So what are they doing to buy these goods? What are they using? Credit cards. And that's why credit cards are exploding. I mean, think about it. When these jibber-jabbers on TV talk about the economy, and they say, oh, look at this. Look at the Christmas shopping. Wow, isn't it terrific? People got money. No, they got plastic. They've got plastic. Household debt is at historic highs. $12 trillion. Credit cards, historic high. The defaults, historic high. So they're using their credit cards to go out shopping. That doesn't make for a good economy, because at some point you have to pay it back. See, that's what happened with the stock market crash in 2008. When Bush started this housing, creating this fake wealth effect with housing. That's all it was a fake wealth effect. People thought they were rich. Everything was easy credit. You breathe, you get a car. You breathe, you get a house. Pick your own payment. I mean, it was ridiculous. Most people that were in let's say a 1,500 square foot home, who were making, say, 70,000 combined income, they're in a 1,500 square foot home. They moved up to a 3,000 square foot home. And they weren't making any more money. And it cost them less to live in a 3,000 square foot home, let's say for $375,000, than it did in a 1,500 square foot home for, let's say, $185,000 or $200,000.
I encourage you.
Because what they did was the Federal Reserve sucked them in with this fake wealth effect to make them feel like they're getting wealthier. But they weren't. The rich were getting wealthier. The Main Street guy, the middle class, the working, they want him to feel like he was getting, but he wasn't. The income inequality started with quantitative easing. Really started with quantitative easing with Obama. When all of a sudden the very rich were making all the money in the stock market through QE, stock buybacks, they were making a fortune. The working guy doesn't make any. The guy on Main Street, 50-60% of them don't even have stocks. So I just get a laugh out of these holiday sales. It's all I've been hearing for 3 days now, how terrific holiday sales are. Well, wait till they have to pay back the credit cards come February. Oh, that's right. They're going to have an extra $100 that month. I can't wait to see that. So people have been out spending in advance of their windfall of $100 extra a month. And we'll see if it's $100 a month. Because when you start looking at remember, they played games with taking away a lot of our exemptions and, give us more deductions, and not everybody is equal. Some people are going to actually be paying more in taxes. That's right, not less. So it's going to be interesting. But I just get a kick out of how they, and remember Bush?
And I encourage you all to go shopping more.
Go shopping more, but why don't you give us some wages to go shopping? See, this is the thing. Everybody's saying we're going to grow the economy to 3%. You're not going to grow the economy 3%. Oh, sure, they can do it and fudge it. Of course they can fudge it. They fudge GDP all the time. Our real GDP is about 1.2%. We're not even near 2%. The real GDP is 1.2%. Not 2.8%, not 2.5%. It's been fudged. And they do that, of course, through adjusting inventories. So there's this big pretend. Everything's big pretend out there. And what's happening? The rich are getting richer and the middle class are getting poorer. It's the rich who's making the money off the stock market. Doesn't mean you can't participate. Unfortunately, for the people participating, they're in 401ks. And most people don't even know what's in their 401k because they got to a point, they know they're not going to really make any money on their 401k when it's all done. Because every time they've been in a 401k, a stock market crashes, whatever they made, they give it back. Most people don't even keep their 401k up. They can't. Most people keep taking money out of that 401k. The minute you see, that's why the 401k is it's stupid. A 401k, you're supposed to leave it alone. You never take money from it. You never borrow from it. It was never designed to be a retirement fund to begin with. The 401k was designed for the executive to shelter his bonuses, his income. And when they got rid of the pensions, they had to replace it with something. So they fudged this 401k law, stuck in it a mutual fund, and then they sold everybody on the idea, oh, look at this is a retirement fund. No, it wasn't. It's a fraud because the expenses are too high. But before we get into that today, everybody is traveling over the holiday. And talking about Trump, Trump says that he wants to clean the swamp. Well, the big swamp you got to clean is the TSA. That's the swamp. Now, he did cut back some of their budget, and he's going to take the money wisely and use it for the wall. But the TSA is a failure. It drains us. It's nothing more than a theater. It's a fraud.
The threat to jetliners by terrorists from laptop bombs or other weapons remains high, which is why the new test results finding vulnerabilities in TSA screening, some say, are alarming.
Vulnerabilities I think every member at the briefing found disturbing.
These tests looked at checkpoints, smuggling items through. While TSA did better than 2 years ago, it still failed most of the time.
You know how much better they did? He won't tell you. 2 years ago, they failed 90%. They just did a recent test, and they did better. They failed 80% of the time. So excited, the top brass at Homeland Security went to a Washington hotel and celebrated and cost you and me $18,000 for a party. Because they instead of the guns and knives and bombs that they snuck through, they were detected 90% of the time. I mean, undetected 90% of the time. Now they're undetected 80% of the time. They thought that was a great thing. Are you kidding? 80% failure rate. And the top brass go spend $18,000 at a Washington hotel and say, "Oh, look how good we did." And look at the technology failures. Their screening technology. Their screening technology can't identify the difference between a ham sandwich and a bologna or a gun. And the whole thing is a fiasco. They can't even detect the plastic, the worst explosive, the hardest one to detect is called PETN. That's what the underwear bomber had. And they cannot identify that. Every time they test it, they can't identify it. Just at work. So, this is a joke. Can you imagine? It's been 16 years since we surrendered our freedom of movement and our dignity to these imbeciles at the TSA. And that's what, 17 years, 16 years, and nothing has changed. And we're spending $30 billion a year. They get anything they want. All it is a theater act, and they have costumes. They look like cops. What are you, nuts? We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Why don't you join my gang right now and do the new program I put in place just for you? People say, I just want to make money. I don't have time to do anything. You just go to my homepage, philsgang.com, and it says MV2 videos. And there's 3 videos I do during the day. We have it in the morning, in midday, and then in the afternoon, and we keep updating them, so you always know what to do.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You love the Phil's Gang radio show and Phil's commentary? Then you should check out the Phil's Gang website and view our free material. Join Phil's Gang for only $39.95 a month. If you're a seasoned investor or know nothing about investing in the stock market, but are interested in generating extra income or securing your financial future, go to philsgang.com and get daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market data, alerts, investing guidance, and stock recommendations. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com today. You love the Phil's Gang radio show and Phil's commentary? Then you should check out the Phil's Gang website and view our free material. Join Phil's Gang for only $39.95 a month. If you're a seasoned investor or know nothing about investing in the stock market, but are interested in generating extra income or securing your financial future, go to philsgang.com and get daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market data, alerts, investing guidance, and stock recommendations. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com today.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. This is a wonderful season. Please have a Merry Christmas, and don't forget to remember St. Jude Hospital.
And I really mean this sincerely. We've done a lot together, such amazing partners to us, and just promoting it and letting me come on. It's all part of the giving spirit to help kids around the country. And I know, as grateful as I am, I know how grateful the moms and dads are. So we can't thank you enough for giving us the time. You've always been a great supporter of ours.
You love the Phil's Gang radio show and Phil's commentary? Then you should check out the Phil's Gang website and view our free material. Join Phil's Gang for only $39.95 a month. If you're a seasoned investor or know nothing about investing in the stock market, but are interested in generating extra income or securing your financial future, go to philsgang.com and get daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market data, alerts, investing guidance, and stock recommendations. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com today. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis for only $39.95 a month. philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Become a philsgang.com member today and start making profits in the stock market with Phil's investing programs and video stock picks. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We're talking about the TSA, and I'm sure if you travel this weekend, it's an awful reminder, what a failure that thing is and what a joke it is. But before we talk about that, let's talk about your retirement. No matter what age you're at, this is one thing we're all facing is retirement, whether you're 25 or 55 or 65. If you're 65, you better catch up, and I do have a plan to help you catch up. The stock market, again, we went up 270% since 2008. And unfortunately, when the market crashed in 2008, too many folks panicked. And they said, no more stock market. I'm going to go with the bonds. Or worse, they went to annuities, where you hear these ads, and I talk about it all the time, these annuity ads, where we're going to guarantee you, 100% that you'll never lose your principal. I mean, that is a joke in itself. I mean, that's ridiculous. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But, look, the only way that you're going to make money to retire is if you keep your expenses low. It's all about expense. I don't care what business you are in. It's expense. It's called margins. Okay, you got to keep these tight margins to make money when you're in business. Every stock you buy is like a business, individual business. And you got to make sure those expenses are low. The 401k mutual fund was never designed as a retirement plan. It was stuffed together to make money for Wall Street when they took away your pension. 401k is a tax. That's a code. They stuck in a mutual fund to trick you, to make you think, it's a retirement fund. And the fees that they put in are so expensive, there is no way you could make money. If you go back to 2008, just as baby boomers were starting to retire in their 401k, all of a sudden they started to figure out they got screwed with their 401k. Now, every day in the newspaper, go to the Wall Street Journal or Barron's, every day there's something in there how people are suing over their 401k because of fees. I mean, story after story after story. In 2008, there was no stories because when they started the 401k, let's say in the late 70s, everybody was making money. The market was booming. Everybody was making money. Nobody had any idea about fees. Most people thought the 401k, there was no fees. Really, they thought there was no fees. Today, people think there's no fees with a 401k. They're not educated to the 401k. It's one of the biggest con jobs. It's the biggest ripoff. It's the biggest scalping operation in the country. But you can't get that across to people. They just don't want to believe it. And you got 80 million people in these things. It's just unbelievable. And Ted Bennett, who's better to tell you if it's a scam than the guy who designed it?
Most participants kind of pick something and and leave it, but a lot of times they don't know what they're picking and why they picked it.
People don't even know there's fees. They don't know why they picked. They don't know what quality it is. It's the only product people will buy. They have no idea the value, no idea the quality. A person goes to the supermarket, they'll take a tomato and squeeze it and push it and smell it and flip it upside down in the air and test it and roll it on the floor and then roll it against the wall, the tomato, and make sure and measure it and take a tape out and measure the tomato and test the green leaf. But they'll go and get so screwed with a 401k, okay, just put me in there. You pick it out for me. You pick out the mutual fund for my 401k. They don't even know the expense of it. And you wonder why the 401k industry is what grew Wall Street. All those buildings you see at Wall Street, that came from mutual funds. The mutual fund industry was a cottage industry. It was nothing. It was nothing. And then it exploded when they screwed you and took your pension fund away. But now people are catching on. People are catching on. So yesterday I said, I started my program because I knew, I called my MV2 program. I knew the biggest problem people have is fear. When they lost their money in the dot-com crash, then they lost their money in the housing crash. Remember, the stock market got wiped out too. Everybody talks about the housing crash. They forget to talk about the stock market. It crashed too. And they're too afraid to get back in. We've gone from 62% people involved with the stock market retail down to 42%. That's how the industry has lost that many people because they're scared. And they got into bonds. You're not going to make any. You're going to get your face ripped off. You're getting your face ripped off in bonds now. So I designed a program. I said, most people don't have the time. They're too busy. They don't have the time to invest. They don't have time to come to the classes. Now, yes, there's certain people that do. We have a lot of people in our class every day online. We have thousands of people come from all over the country online, and I do my class. I've been doing this now for 20 years. And you know, they like it, they enjoy it, but they have to spend time at it. If you're going to buy individual stocks, you got to be able to spend time at it. You got to learn it. So I designed a program where you have to do nothing, and yet you can at least catch up or try to catch up. And so we started out the other day, we did last week with some golds. Money is coming back into gold. I told you yesterday that Trump is going to keep forcing the dollar to go down to keep he has no choice. The trade deficit is killing him. The trade deficit will not allow him to grow to a 3% GDP. He's got to keep that trade deficit down, and the only way he can keep that trade deficit down is to keep the dollar weak so that so GE and 3M and McDonald's and everybody can export their goods overseas, which are large corporations right now. Remember, 65% of their income comes from overseas sales. And when the dollar is not low, they lose money. They got to have a low, weak dollar to compete overseas. And so Trump is trying to keep that dollar low. What does that mean? That means gold is going up, and gold started to go up, and oil is going to go up, but gold mining stocks. So I got an opportunity for you to start the new year, and we'll talk about when we get back from the break, but you should get involved. It's only $39.95, and I do all the work. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Here is the number that you need, okay, to make a difference in your financial life. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. It's $39.95. Join the gang, and why don't you start out with our program that's so successful, it's incredible. It's for people who say, I don't want to do anything, I just want to make money. I don't want to learn because I don't have time. And that's what this program's about. Every day I do a video, and I redo the videos all during the day, 24 hours a day. We redo the videos. For example, we bought gold when our chart, our MV2 chart, it showed us the institution buyers were coming in and buying gold, AU. It went up over 10%. It showed the institutional investors were getting out, and we got out. And guess what? It pulled all the way back. If you stayed in, you would have lost all the gains.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Would you pay $39.95 a month to have financial peace of mind? Well, let me ask, have you ever wanted to trade stocks but didn't know where to turn? For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com, Phil Grandy teaches his online subscribing members how to buy, sell, and short stocks. Yes, folks, short the stocks and take profits. There's no books, no newsletters, no useless fundamentals, only straight technical analysis with the #1 stock chartist in the country. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxFest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know how they always talk about how, boy, the economy, the global economy is doing fantastic, and that's the reason why our stock market is up, because the global economy. Really? I don't think so. The global economy has $190 trillion of debt. That's right, $190 trillion. It's insane. But here's what people don't understand. Stock ownership has always been tilted, towards the average guy in the street in the 50s and the 60s. It was always tilted for the average guy. That all switched around to now it's tilted to the very, very wealthy. Very wealthy. And that all started after the crash in 2008, because then on B's goal and Obama's goal, they're creating 170,000 jobs a month on average, which is a joke. They're terrible jobs. They weren't focusing on jobs. Why do you think they could never he's the only president who could never grow the economy from 2% to 3%? Because what he was focusing on was not jobs. If he was truly focusing on jobs, Pelosi and Obama and the leadership focusing on jobs, they would have gotten to a 3%. You know what they were focusing on? Getting rich. They're focusing on the stock market. For the past 9 years or 8 years, their goal was to generate a fake wealth effect. But instead of using a home like Bush did, he created a fake wealth effect in using homes, made people feel very, very confident, very wealthy. They could have a home twice the size of their own home, their previous home, as I explained, and even if they were making less wages, because they made credit easy, you picked your payment, that sort of thing. But the whole idea was to create a fake wealth effect through easy credit, easy access to money, and that was the deal. That was the deal. And they took the stock market and they said, let's create a fake wealth effect by doing stock buybacks. Never mind the jobs. If we can convince the people the stock market is the economy, we'll keep printing money. Trillions of dollars we'll keep printing because we don't have to back it by anything. We don't have to back it by gold, nothing, just air. We'll print it. We'll give it to the CEOs, and the CEOs will keep buying their own stock. And the stock market will just keep going up and up and up. And it doesn't need any earnings, doesn't need profits. Stock buybacks is prosperity without having to have profits. And so the stock market is going up gangbusters. But wait a minute. Our household debt is going up 60% faster than wages. So how do you think this is all going to end? The very wealthy are doing terrific. The Dow soared 38% since Trump was elected in November 2016. Yet more than half of the country workforce has zero invested in the stock market. The stock ownership is tilted towards rich guys, the doctors, the lawyers, the accountants, not the middle class. Not the husband who's making $48,000 and the wife out there making $28,000, who have 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Not geared towards them. They're not in the stock market. So all they had to do is create a fake wealth effect in the stock market. People would think the economy's doing well. The TV programs would come on and say, look at this, look at the economy. It's really doing great. But underneath, we have an economy that's collapsing from within. And now you're going to put on top of this. Look, I don't want to talk about the Democrats or Republicans fighting with, every day you hear, well, the Democrats are no good. They're going out and they're talking how bad this tax plan is. It is bad. But they didn't come up with anything good. They didn't even participate, so shut up. It's just like the Republicans. When the Democrats came up with the Obamacare and they complained about it, they didn't participate, so shut up. If you're only going to have one party do a bill, then the other party should just shut up if you didn't participate. But we're at a point, you've got to create some wealth. Trump is taking credit not only for the 38%, he's taking credit for the whole market that once he said was a big, fat, ugly bubble. He said no more. So you're going to miss out. He's going to drive this market. It's going to double again. I'm telling you, he's going to double this market. That's what he's going to do. And they're going to keep printing money. And he knows it's a lie that this new tax cut, that he knows that CEOs are not going to take their newfound wealth, their tax savings. He knows they're not going to buy new equipment. They're not going to capital invest it. And they're not going to create more jobs. He knows that's all a lie. He knows the guys he sent out there have been lying. That's not going to happen. All that money is going to be used for stock buybacks. So please take advantage of it. You're not going to make money in your 401k because your 401k, when the market does crash at some point, you'll never be out. And for those who've been in 401ks during the dot-com crash, during the housing crash, you know that. You never get out of that 401k before it crashes. So I have a way for you to do it. I select a stock. I call my video stocks. And I have a certain number of stocks, 5 sometimes, 3 sometimes, where I put it on a video every day. It's called my MV2 video. You have access to that video. You go to my homepage where it says MV2 video. Click on, and then you follow the instruction that's in that video. I update that video during the day, 3 times during the day. It's like having a coach 24 hours. You don't have to do a thing. You don't have to do a thing. Just follow my instruction. Now, yesterday, again, I said I would, if we're going to the first of the year here, we're almost done, and I want you to participate. Like at gold, you still have an opportunity in our gold, okay, in the gold. Gold's doing very well because Trump has got to keep pushing the dollar down. He's artificially got to get this dollar lower to keep the trade deficit down so that he makes sure he's not losing jobs. So he's going to push that dollar down. It's down 13% for the year. He's going to push it down further, which is moving gold back up. You're not late. It's right in, especially gold mining stocks. Gold mining stocks are better than gold because gold mining stocks are companies. They're dividends. They're it's not a lump of gold. It's a company. So again, the MV2 chart. I do the video for you. You just follow it. And I said yesterday, and I'll do the same thing today. I'll give you the chart. Okay, it's a $29.95 value. You get it for free for a month, and you follow me. Okay, this is for people who have never been gang members. Okay, and this is a way for you to create some wealth, and you can see how easy it is. Over the next 30 days, you have to join the gang. It's $39.95, and then I give you the chart free for 30 days. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. And I'm going to shut it off at 5 o'clock again today. Okay? Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. And start tonight with your first video stock. It will be our gold stock. We got a couple nice gold stocks. They're ready to go. And I'm telling you, they're doing terrific. One of our stocks already, GDX, is already up, it's about 17% already. Okay. Again, I'm not guaranteeing the new one is going to go up 17%. I don't know. But right now, as long as the dollar keeps dropping, I will coach you on the new stock. Okay, on the new gold stock. I'll coach you through it every day on the video. You just don't do anything other than I tell you what to do on that video. And if you have your mobile device, you're having lunch, you just go check, should I add to my position? Did Phil say to add or no? Oh, no, he said not to add. In fact, he said to take some profits. Do what I tell you, okay? Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. And you're calling right here, Sarasota, Florida. You're not calling the Philippines. You're not calling India somewhere. We're right here in Sarasota. They're waiting for your call. And this is, again, the end of the year. I want you to start right now. You can start tomorrow with it, following it, and you'll see, you go, why haven't I done this before? Okay? So here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Get your free video, okay, MV2 chart, and just watch that. Take 1 minute a day. That's it. Just 1 minute. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Why don't you join my gang right now and do the new program I put in place just for you? People say, I just want to make money. I don't have time to do anything. You just go to my homepage, philsgang.com, and it says MV2 videos. And there's 3 videos I do during the day. We have it in the morning, in midday, and then in the afternoon. And we keep updating them, so you always know what to do.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Would you pay $39.95 a month to have financial peace of mind? Well, let me ask, have you ever wanted to trade stocks but didn't know where to turn? For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com, Phil Grandy teaches his online subscribing members how to buy, sell, and short stocks. Yes, folks, short the stocks and take profits. There's no books, no newsletters, no useless fundamentals, only straight technical analysis with the #1 stock chartist in the country. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
You know, when they talk about the stock market going up and it's booming and it's up 270%, you got to remember, it's the institutional money that's coming in that's pushing it up. It's not retail customers, and it's the institutional money adding to their position. That's why the market kept going up 270%, because they keep adding, because the institutions know that as long as the CEOs, as long as the Federal Reserve, who their job is to create a fake wealth effect because they benefit, because remember, 5 of the largest banks in the United States own the Federal Reserve, and they also, remember, the very, very wealthy own the private banking company called the Federal Reserve. So they win. They win with a fake wealth effect. With the stock market going up, they become enormously wealthy. The very wealthy. The top 5%, think about in the stock market. They push the Federal Reserve. It's a private banking cartel. It's private. And they push the stock valuations so that the top 5%, or the top 6 million of 120 million households, make all the money. But you can be part of it. Yes, the rich own more stock than any middle-class worker. 89% of families with incomes over $100,000 have at least some tiny amount of money in the stock market. But not much. Not much. It's the big guys. It's the big institutions. And even though the president takes credit for the bump, the 38% since election night, it wasn't him. He's jumping on. He's jumping on the bandwagon and say, this is me, this is me. No, it isn't. It's the Federal Reserve. They're pushing the stock market up. They're creating a fake wealth effect, just like Bush did create the fake wealth effect in the housing. One used housing, the other is using the stock market. In the end, either one of them are sustainable. It's impossible to sustain it. But while it's going up, why aren't you in it? You will never get another chance. And you hear me, if you've been hearing me for years on the radio, I'm the one that's always negative. You never hear me talk like this. But he's going to push this market. It's all Trump's got, and he knows it. There's too many people that are still sitting on the sidelines, missing out on the longest running bull market in American history because they're scared. And I can understand it. They're scared because they lost their money in the last crash, and it just seems like yesterday. That's why stock ownership before 2008 was at 62%. Now it's at 42%. So here's a way to engage and try it. Just join my gang. It's $39.95. I will give you up to 5 o'clock tonight, like I did yesterday, to get your free MV2 chart, which I'm going to do ABX. It's called Barrick Gold Corp. Now, our other gold stocks, and I can't tell you, these are going to go up the same. Our silver went up 13%. Our GDX was up 8%. What was the other one we had? Nugget was up gold. Nugget was up about 22%. Now, I'm not suggesting ABX is going to go up the same. I don't know that. But ABX has the same exact pattern as the other ones, which means the institutions, the Federal Reserve is printing money, okay, making sure that in the institutions, the big boys, the hedge funds, the insurance companies, they're putting their money in ABX, just starting. So join now. It's $39.95. You're a gang member, and then you get the free. You get the chart free for 1 month. And then what you do is during the day, anytime during the day, 24 hours a day, click on, go to the home page, says MV2 video. And there's your video stock, ABX, and do exactly what I told you to do. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. So start the new year off right. And you'll say, I wish I did this before. It works. Okay, it works. It's a shame so many people aren't in the stock market. Get your children to learn about the stock market. This is easy. The mutual fund will never work because it was too complicated to begin with. Just like these stupid variable annuities. I got emails yesterday. So what about the variable annuity? Everybody's got these variable annuities now where they get a guarantee that, if the market goes down, I don't have to worry. Oh, yes, you do. It's a con job. They make it sound like they're offering this thing that sounds so great. So great. The market crashes and say you have $100,000 in the stock market. If you were in this annuity, you'll never lose your principal. And you got this one person promoting this product over and over. It makes it sound so exciting. Like I said last time I talked about it, I almost wanted to put all my money in this. Wow. What a hook to tell somebody he'll never, ever lose in the stock market, his principal. Well, when things are that good, something's wrong with it. And when you go and look, there's a lot wrong with it. The first problem is, all you're buying is a very expensive insurance policy. It makes it sound like you're getting this special deal. This one person is offering you this special deal nobody else has got except him or her. No! You can go to any insurance company and buy an insurance policy on your portfolio to try to keep your principal. But here's the problem. One, it's so expensive. And also what happens is with the way they work it, you got to read the fine print. You don't lose your principal, but you don't make any money. So in other words, if a market goes up 30%, it goes down, right? And you don't lose any money. Now the market recovers and goes up 270% in the last 8 years. Well, guess what? You don't get that 270%. You get like 3%. They cap you 3%, 4%. And the insurance company gets the rest. That's why they can guarantee you why you won't lose your principal. But you do, because you got the cost of money. You got the opportunity cost. You make it's insane. You're just sitting there with dead money. So what good is it? Even if it was true, what good would you sit there with $100,000 and never lose your $100,000? You're never going to make any money because they make sure you can't. They make the money. Don't you understand? They make the money because they cap you on the way up. They limit you how much money you can make. But nobody reads the fine print. And oh, by the way, do you think you get your money out the first year? No. You got to be in sometimes 5 years, 6 years, 10 years before it even kicks in. This is one of the variable annuities are the worst. So stay away from those. And like I said, with dividends, be careful with dividends too. Stop thinking, well, as long as I got a dividend, I don't care if my stock goes down. Really? Really? You don't care? You better care. If this was 30 years ago, and there was only a one group that used to be just, utilities, okay, that group, utilities, there's like two groups that everybody, your grandfather and your father's father, you put money in, you put money in for dividends because there's only two groups that really gave you dividends. And now today, every group gives you a dividend. Every stock gives you a dividend. You can't tell if it's a good stock or a bad stock. Stay away from the dividends. It's not like it used to be. The smartest thing is you buy when it's low. And then you get out when the institutions get out. And that's all I can guarantee you. So right now, ABX, tonight, when I finish, we're going to start the video. You'll have that video brand new and start off the new year with that. I'll give it to you free. It's $29.95 value. That's the MV2. But you have to be a member, $39.95. All I ask, if you start making money, please remember St. Jude. Okay? Just please remember St. Jude. Look, there's great income inequality in this country. And it's getting worse. The rich are getting richer, and the poor are being taken care of just nicely, and the middle class are getting screwed. The 85 richest people in this world have about as much wealth as the poorest 50% of the entire global population. In other words, 85 extremely wealthy individuals have as much wealth as the poorest 3,500,000 people. Are you nuts? This nation used to thrive on a huge middle class. No more. The middle class was the backbone of this country. No more. They're destroying the middle class. Who? Obama. He destroyed the middle class. Almost half of the world's wealth is now owned by just 1% of the population. This is nuts. So at least when you go put your head on the pillow at night, you got another way to build a little retirement and catch up. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Get your free chart right now. They're waiting for your call. It closes at 5.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dreams.
Did you miss